Welcome to the webinar tonight. We are going to be talking today about competitor research. Now, specifically, I am going to be discussing researching competitors or contemporaries, I guess, not necessarily competitors, but to get some ideas on what to do for AdWords campaigns. That's something that I want to share with you. And recently, AdWords, Google updated their dashboard. So this is their new AdWords dashboard, and I've got to kind of get familiar with that. So, hey, since they just rolled that out, maybe this is a good time to start doing some webinars so that they'll be relevant for a few months before they change everything again on us, right? So we could go into AdWords. We could go into our campaigns. We could start creating a new campaign and go through, and just guess on things. I guess that's the create button right there. We could start it and we could test things. But one of the best tools, well, there are a lot of tools out there. I guess one of the best things to do before you start running ads is find out what your competition or contemporaries are doing with their advertising and what's working for them, and then mimic what they're doing in your ads. So this is definitely an advanced part of marketing. But I think it's important. I think it's important for you to learn and to know if you really, truly, if you're going to be working your business and plan on seeing great results, then you need to do this. You need to learn how to run ads. You need to get to the point where you are doing paid advertising for your business. It's important. Okay, I really feel that it is very important. So, thus the webinar on the topic tonight. So let's jump in and look at how we can research the competition. Then what I'm showing you here is a tool called Spyfu. Spyfu has been around many years. Now I could go out and gather some of this information myself if I wanted to. I could go do searches for my primary keywords on Google and look at the ads and document all of that, but it's already been done for me. Why do the work if it's already been done? Now, I have chosen to put a company up here called Blade HQ. Blade HQ is a local company here in Utah. They are a knife company, so everything knives and knife sharpeners. They're a big name online around knives. They know their stuff. And whoever they've got doing their marketing, they've done a very good job at marketing and presenting themselves and getting themselves out there. And so I think I can learn from them. So they are not necessarily a competitor of mine. In fact, they're selling my product. If you go to Blade HQ and search for Viper Sharp, you will find it in their inventory there. So they're not strictly a competitor, but they are somebody in the industry who is doing a very good job, and I thought, let's see what I can learn from them. So when you come into Spyfu, and there's a certain amount of value you can get from Spyfu free. And I think I've shown this before, but let's just jump into it. So you could come in here and put your competitor's website in here, or you can put a keyword in there. Either way, if you put a keyword in, then it's going to search its database and it's going to show you a bunch of data on the keyword. So it's going to give you monthly searches, local, which is to our country, and then global monthly searches. So these are monthly searches for this keyword. This is not just Google's monthly searches. This is including quite a bit more than just Google when you're looking at this kind of data here. Okay. So, and so there's a bunch of data on this. Well, one of the things that they look at is they talk about the top AdWords buy recommendations. So here are some keyword phrases that you could pay for or bid on in Google AdWords. Profitable keywords. So here's some other keywords that they have for you with the monthly searches, the cost per click, the estimated click-through rate, and notice that little pop-up. If you hover over this, it tells you what each of those titles are all about. So it gives you some data. And then down here, you scroll down a little more, and most successful advertisers and their best ads. And so here we've got a whole bunch of data, and if we click on this view full history, we can go in and see a lot more data. And they're only going to show you the top 5 competitors for this particular keyword and what they are putting in here for their ads. Now, Hay Needle is being shown up there as number 1, so they've got these ads going on. They're doing a lot of this up to 50% off, free shipping, discount stuff that they're showing. And realistically, is that 50% off of what, right? Compared to what? MSRP, which most of the time has nothing to do with reality. Okay, so you could even run an ad like that. And then you can come down in here and you can click on these, and even these that you can't see the user unless you are logged in, you can't see who it was. You can see what their monthly budget is. Look at the budget on some of these: $1,986,000 a month. 2 million. I mean, these guys are big spenders. Well, what are their ads? You can click on this ad, and it'll show you the ads, and then it'll show you who it is. BlueWorldUSA.com is the one spending this money, and then this one up here, the $1 million. That's Sears.com. Sears is spending $1 million a month on advertising. Here we've got Wayfair.com spending $1 million a month or more. Here's almost $2 million from Lowe's.com. So see, we can look at some of these ads, get ideas of what to write in our ad. But if you have a subscription, it costs between 25 to $50 a month for Spyfu, depending on the sign up that you find. But you can find a lot of data free, so you don't necessarily have to pay for it. I have chosen to pay for Spyfu because of the data that it can get me, and the fact that I want to be very serious with my business and build it. I think I got set up on a $25, $30 a month payment or something, and I pay yearly or annually, so it goes once a year. So what are we looking at here? Well, from Blade HQ, I can see that they're estimating their monthly SEO clicks, search engine optimized clicks. So this is organic search results, not paid. They're estimating that they get 250,000 clicks a month just from organic search results from their SEO. Okay, see here, organic search. They're a big company, much bigger than I am. They deal with a lot of products, thousands and thousands of knives, and then knife sharpeners and all this kind of stuff. So they've got a lot of products, of course. 7,000 organic keywords that they rank for. And then I look over here, what about paid search? Well, this is very interesting to me. So I initially thought, let's go see what some of my contemporaries and competitors are doing for paid advertising, because I want to write or create some paid ads on Google AdWords. They aren't doing paid ads. And that's very, very insightful to me, because that means if I can find out where they are getting their links, where they're putting, they're doing other kinds of advertising. I've seen banner ads for them on websites, so I know they are doing some kind of advertising. If we look at, there was a site that I was on here earlier today. I can't remember what it was, but somewhere out here I was on looking at a knife site. I don't know where it was, but anyway, they had some banners for Blade HQ, and we could find some of them if we just look at this. So as we look down, so the right side of the page, they're looking at AdWords stuff and paid advertising, top 50 AdWords, worst performing keywords in ads, top organic competitors, top paid competitors. Well, this domain has no paid competitors because this domain isn't doing paid ads. Competitor shared keywords, shared paid keywords. Again, they're not running ads. As we continue on down, top keywords, organic, natural, SEO keywords, paid keywords. They're not running any. Top AdWords buy recommendations, nothing. AdWords history, nothing. Organic ranking history is there. Inbound links. Aha. Now I have something of value for me. Blade HQ is doing amazing. I mean, 250,000 clicks per month. It's huge. I mean, they're doing some big business, right? They're doing some serious money, and they aren't paying for any of their ads. So a little bit of a derail here. I was coming in thinking, hey, I want to research to come up with some ads and some ideas there and information. But I think what we're going to spend more time on here is the details of what this contemporary, not necessarily competitor, is doing with the with this. Okay, so this gives me a list of backlinks, companies and websites where they are getting their links. And if I come down here and let's see, we got refined results. I want to get a list of these results. Let's see. Ought to be an option to. Usually there's something right up here to download that data, and I'm not sure. Maybe I need to refine the results. Click on that, and there we go. So there's an export. So we could enter a keyword that we want to rank on, and then get a list. Well, I'm not so much concerned about that as I am that all of these sites are relevant to the knife industry. And if they're linking to Blade HQ, they may link to me. Look at the backlink types, forums. Look at how many links they're getting from forums. That tells me something. I need to advertise on forums. I need to go create some banners and pay for some ad space on forums. That would be a valuable place for me to present myself. Blogs, another great one to look at. Then they've got a note here, has affiliate links. So apparently Blade HQ is doing affiliate marketing and somebody's doing affiliate. So I could get, with my site, since I'm a brand, I could actually go out to some of the affiliate sites perhaps. So I might be able to see where Blade HQ is doing their affiliate stuff. All right, so I'm going to export this as a CSV so I can have it in a spreadsheet to document things. And what we're going to do is put this into my knife sharpener. There we are. And where is my marketing? Right there. All right, Blade HQ backlinks. And so we'll put that in there, and then I can come into my email, go to my drive, and go into my ViperSharp folder, and let's I want to upload a new, there we go, file upload. And we have this under ViperSharp and marketing, Blade HQ backlinks. And we'll upload it here and open it up, and then tell Google to open it as a spreadsheet for me. Open it in Google Sheets. And once we've got that, that creates a duplicate file for me. So just for cleanliness sake in my files, I come in and delete, remove that CSV so that I just have the the other one. All right, so backlink. This will show me the actual page the link is on. This one is the domain that it's coming from. Number outbound links, domain strength, domain monthly organic clicks, page monthly organic clicks, and number ranked keywords. All right. So we've got some data there. Let's set up our spreadsheet, shall we? We'll freeze that top row. So Mike Franklin Knives, my center coupons. Interesting. This is probably a maker. That's my guess. Is this is somebody who is, they're a knife maker. They're designing knives. They're creating their own knives. So they're not going to have a lot. Domain strength. One, I'm thinking that's a low. Higher the number is better is what I'm guessing here. The 1911forum.com has a higher rank. Butterflyknife.com. So yeah, that. Then we've got couponfollow.com. That's interesting. And now here's an interesting thing for you guys to see. This URL here. Notice how these are all creating URLs, and then we've got this one that isn't an active link. Can anybody see that? Can anybody, or does anybody know why? Does anybody know why? You're welcome, Bob and Nancy. Does anybody know why this one here? This is one of the things I teach when creating your URL text. And your file names. It's URL text is going to be automatic if you're using Volusion, but and most tools will do that. WordPress does that as well. But file names, images. If you use spaces in your images, you end up with a URL like this, and it breaks the link. It doesn't create an actual URL. But if you do hyphens instead of spaces, then you end up with a good link. So all of these that have that are automatically linked, that's because they don't have any spaces. This one, I'm not sure why that one's not showing. It should show up as a link. But that's what I'm guessing is that one. So anyway, how much data do I have here? Let's scroll down and look through this. Look at that. I've got 541 potential sites that could link to me. They're linking to Blade HQ. Why not link to me? Right? So 500 plus potential sites that I could get a link from. Absolutely. I mean, this is priceless. This right here, just this list is worth $25 to $50 a month for me because it's huge data. It's fantastic, to be able to get that kind of data. All right. So next thing I want to look at is domain strength. I'd rather focus on those that have a higher strength first. So Pinterest. All right. Pinterest.com. Well, I might have I don't know if I do have a ViperSharp Pinterest account. That's interesting. I kind of thought that Pinterest is not a place for this niche. I've used Instagram a lot, but that is very interesting. So let's go. Let's see. Let's log out of whatever. This is my personal user here. So it may be worth. How do I log out? I haven't used Pinterest in so long. Okay. So with Pinterest down here at the bottom, you got businesses. Now, if we've set up a Pinterest account for you, you'll have it. But anyway, that's one thing I look at and I say, oh, well, maybe I should do that. I could sign up, join as a business, and create my account under my mic at ViperSharp.com. Create my password. So I'm going to go ahead and just set this up real quick. All right, so there's one thing done, right? So I can get a link from Pinterest and have that counting there. All right, number of outbound links. I think that indicates to how many links are pointing out from this domain to the Blade HQ, and so it appears that they've got one from there. Reference.com. Now that's very interesting to me. Let's go see what they're doing with that. And so I can go down through this whole list, and I will get to. We will talk about doing some research on the AdWords, but I think this is just valuable. I'm going to go through it, and we're going to talk about it here. So, all right, where can you buy Sog Knives? And so they might. There it is. Full answer. Knife Center, in addition to selling variety of Blade HQ offers Sog, and so this is cool. This is one of those question answer sites where people are asking a question and then people are answering it. So Blade HQ got a let's see, I'm trying to see where we can see their actual link. See full answer. That's what I want right there. No, that's not the right question. How did we get lost there? There's some, look at that. So somebody has gone in and put those links in there for these guys. So that's one, and most likely they did that. They had somebody go in and put that in there and answer that question. They had a paid employee, most likely, that went and did that. So I don't know why I can't see. They're just going down here, full answer, and then sources, and they're given. All right. Interesting. So that's something I could look at. Reference, there's another reference.com link that they got. Now look at that domain authority, 76. I mean, that's high. This is between 1 and 100. So, you know, that's pretty crazy. Organic monthly clicks, that's part of why their domain authority is so high, because it's just, you know, it's in the millions. It's, what is that, a million, or is that, I got to count my zeros here. So I guess it's 10 million is what we're looking at there. So that must be the cutoff. 10 million or above, hey, we're not going to count anymore, right? So, all right. So we've got that one. Then we could look at Reddit. Look at all these Reddit. Look at all of that. That's crazy. And some of that, you know, I'm sure a lot of this is just people talking about the, you know, it's time that Blade HQ has been around and created enough buzz in the knife industry that people just talk about them. They share the info. They're a known brand, and so it's going to take time to get to this point, of course. But these are all areas where I could look. Forum bodybuilding.com. Interesting. Why are they getting a link from the bodybuilding site? So I have a SOG visionary, one for 4 or 5 years, and I recently managed to lose it. So curious. It's just a forum, bodybuilding forum, but apparently they have miscellaneous stuff where they talk about bodybuilders who like knives as well. And so they've got some details here about knives, and then look at this. There's somebody put a link to Blade HQ. So I just got this, and it's amazing, under 3-inch blade, so it's legal to carry even if there is a blade length restriction. Sharp is okay. And there's, you know, so there's the link that Blade HQ is getting. So that's nice to have somebody who will actually shout out for you and give you a link and content. That's going to take some, you know, creating some interest, creating an audience before you get a lot of that happening. But when you start getting loyal customers coming, then they will um, they will reference you. And if you treat them right and have good customer service, they will reference that for you. So I've got a big list here. So I guess what I'm going to do here before I jump into some of the Google AdWords is I'm going to look at all this and try to start building some links and see if I can find some of these places that will link to me. And some of them I might just place banner ads. Some of them I might talk to my followers to say, hey, do you frequent any forums? Will you please see if anybody's asking about knife sharpeners and post a link to my page for me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking your followers for that, and that plays into some of the other avenues of advertising, right? That's why we've got so much. So if let's go over here and just pop into the webinars for a minute. So marketing. And, I know this can be overwhelming, guys. I know it can, but you've got to take it just a little bit at a time. But all of this that I've been talking about with active marketing and, YouTube networking and social content and management there, Facebook ads and consistency on Facebook. Well, let's go look at what I've got going on Facebook right now. And over at Viper Sharp. I updated my banner today, and I've been running some ads, boosted posts this week, and trying to boost up my likes on the page. I've got 17 plus this week, and I've got 8 scheduled posts that I did largely today. When you guys don't show up, if I have somebody that has something going on and they don't show for a call or something, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on my business. And so I've had a bit of that today where I've come in and found some things. And so I've got posts scheduled all the way through next week. So nice to have that set up. I've got the one that's been boosted here. One of the things that I've been wanting to do is do a giveaway of a knife. And so I'm going to put that up here. And I was thinking today, actually, that I would do maybe a giveaway each week. Or even a couple a week for people to get some knives and stuff. Now I can't boost a knife giveaway post. I can boost a sharpener giveaway post as long as I don't use the word knife in it. These poor softies over at Facebook are pretty set on the idea that they will not promote anything that has to do with something that could be a weapon, apparently. Anyway, well, I won't get on that tangent. It irritates me. I've never used my knife as a weapon, and I don't consider it a weapon. It's a tool, but it's neither here nor there. But I'm going to do some boosting here. So I do have a bit of an audience here that I can work with. And out of this audience and these people who have liked my page and are following my Facebook page, I can promote to them. I can do these giveaways and create that awareness and create some loyal conversation. This gentleman here comments a lot on my posts that I put up, and so the more interaction I get, the better for my business. The more I can get people talking about things related to my industry, the better for me to be able to talk to them, interact with them, and get them to go out in the world and comment for me, link for me, and things like that. So a lot of great things that can come from that. All right, so that's the beginnings of Spyfu. There's a lot more to Spyfu. There's a lot of information you can gather out of this. I mean, just look at what they've got. We've got PPC research. We've got SEO research. We've got their overview data, keyword research, and all these different tools. I could come in here and just go to the PPC research, and I could do a search for a keyword. and we could do knife sharpeners and run a search on that. And so here they're going to give us related keywords, advertiser history, ranking history, backlinks, keyword grouping, SERP analysis, AdWords advertiser information, top AdWords buy recommendations. So these are the terms that they recommend targeting that seem to perform well for others. You can decide whether that's relevant to you or not. This one here being another brand, of course, I wouldn't do that. But professional knife sharpening, well, not sharpening, professional knife sharpener, there we are. That one, sure. That's one that I want to target. Cost per click, a buck a click. So if somebody clicks on my ad, it's going to cost me $1. That's the average they're telling me. Okay, I'm good with that. I can do that. If I can get one sale out of every 100 clicks, it's still worth it to me. That's positive money with my price point, and so it would be worth doing for me. I've got a list of ads from different advertisers and what they have said in their ads and how well they're performing. So there's a lot of data here that I can gather and use to help me decide what I want to do with AdWords. So this is the reconnaissance. I'm going to come into Spyfu first. I'm going to gather as much data and information as I can here. Then I'm going to take that, put it into action, and basically take what others have already done and mimic that to build my business. Okay. So there's your intro to Spyfu. We'll talk more about this in coming weeks, but that's what I have for you for this first one.